This is Davey FPL back at it again with another fantasy video. And firstly, I just want to apologize for the poor audio in this video. I'm actually on holiday. I'm at the beach, but I thought I'd just try and get some content out there for Game Week 17 and Game Week 18 for the incoming game week. So yeah, sorry about the audio. Next week it will be back to normal. It's just this week I'm away. So this game week 17, I ended up with 58 points, which was above the average of 43. It was another good game week. I was actually a little bit annoyed though because on Saturday night I was sitting at about the 200 overall rank after my first couple of players had played. But then obviously with all the Chelsea and Arsenal players coming in and my Liverpool players not performing, I ended up going back down to 400, but it's still a rise increase from about the 420 mark. So another good game week. We are on the upwards, up to the number one spot. No, I'm just joking, not quite yet, but we might be able to get there. So if we just take a look at who performed for me here, obviously it's not the usual setup, so you can't see all the players, but we'll get to that now. We had Fabianski with 9 points, a very nice reward for bringing him in. I'm very happy with those 9 points. He ended up getting bonus with the clean sheet, so I can't complain about that. And then one of the disappointments of the game week was obviously Marcus Alonso with the yellow card and the goal conceded, so he ended up with only 1 point. I don't really know what to do with him. He hasn't been performing to my standards of his price tag recently, but Chelsea have some nice fixtures, so I might just stick with him. Then obviously Robertson with the 2 points, which is a little bit disappointing. I thought Man United were nowhere near their top form yesterday. Their shots on target were quite weak, and the goal I thought was quite unlucky from the Alisson mistake. So a little bit disappointed with Robertson's 2 points, but again, it was a tough fixture. A lot of people benched him, so can't really be that mad. And then Doherty with 6 points. I'm not really used to him getting a clean sheet, so it was nice to have the normal 6 points from a defender here. Not too bad. Very happy with the performance. A little bit surprised that Bournemouth didn't score anything, but Wolves were quite defensively sound. Then Sane with 10 points. Obviously, he got, I think it was a goal or an assist. I can't really remember, but I was very happy with him. Um, he ended up starting the game over Sterling, which a lot of people were a little bit worried about, but Sterling did come on and get the goal, so can't really be that mad. So I'm very happy with Sane. I'm just going to look midweek to see if he starts again, and then he is a captaincy option for game week 80. And then we have Mo Salah with 2 points. I'm very disappointed with him. Liverpool scored 3 goals, and none of them, Mo Salah didn't get anywhere near them. He did nearly get an assist for the third goal, but it was ruled out. He didn't get a touch, which I think was rightfully so. A couple of people on Twitter were quite angry about that. But 2 points, hopefully does some more against Wolves. Then Felipe Anderson with the assist. 6 points, not too great, not too bad, kind of average. Then Fraser with 2 points, disappointing. And then Wilson ended up being injured. There was, Eddie Howe said there was a slight chance of him being able to start again. So I just kind of hold on to him because even if he had a bench appearance, he could have scored, but he ended up coming off the bench with nothing. A little bit disappointing. They do have Brighton next, so we'll see what happens then. Then Jimenez with a nice goal and an assist. Very happy with him. The budget forward is paying back for what I've invested in him. Can't complain about it at all. Then Harry Kane, I was very worried about him, but he ended up getting this in the 92nd minute, I believe. Not a goal, but I'll take the 5 points at the end of the day. So it allows for me to get a captain return. So not too shabby. Then I just had Richarlison on the bench with 2 points, Wan-Bissaka with 6, and then Peltier with 1. A little bit disappointed with the Wan-Bissaka bench. I wanted to play him, but I thought that my premium options were better than him. So not much you can do about it. So yeah, and then I wanted to say that I did end up winning my cup game, so I'm through to the next round. I don't think the cup, most people don't really take the cup that importantly, but it's something, I guess. So now if we go on to my team for next game week, let's take a look here. Okay, so we have Fabianski against Watford. I don't know what to think about this fixture. I think Watford are on quite good form, so I don't know if I'm really expecting him to get that much out of it. But I don't have any other options to play. We have Alonso against Leicester, which I think is also a tough fixture. Leicester being on the form they usually are on, but still I don't really rule them out of getting something. Alonso is someone I'm going to have to monitor. Might be transferring him out this game week for someone cheaper because he's not really offering that many attacking returns, just defensive returns. But I could just get someone like David Luiz and then get the same points. Then Robertson against Wolves, which is should be able to get a clean sheet. I know Wolves away is not the easiest fixture, but Liverpool are playing very well at the moment, so I'm looking forward to that game. Then I do have Doherty against us right now, but I'll talk about it in a little bit of my transfer plans. But I'm kind of wanting to bench Doherty and then bring in someone else that will be able to play because I'm not really comfortable playing Doherty against Liverpool. And then if we move on to the midfield, we have Sane against Crystal Palace. And then, as I said before, you guys must just watch out for the League Cup games this game week. I think it's Spurs, Arsenal, City, and Chelsea all playing. So watch out for the injuries and the squad updates. I mean, if Sane is playing a full 90 minutes, he's probably not going to be playing against Crystal Palace, which is a little bit worrying. But I monitor those games and see what happens. Then I have Salah versus Wolves, which I hope he can get some big returns from. I believe in him. And then Felipe Anderson, obviously, against Watford. I think he'll get in a goal or an assist. And then Fraser and Wilson versus Brighton. I hope that they can do well. Then I currently am playing Richarlison against Tottenham. I think that because it's a home fixture, I'm willing to play him. I didn't want to play him against Man City for obvious reasons, but I think that he should be fine for the Tottenham game. Then I have Harry Kane versus Everton away, which he's currently my captain, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to be switching that off. Kane's also a little bit of a weird one. I'm almost thinking about taking a punt and then bringing in Aubameyang if he doesn't play midweek, just for that Burnley fixture at home and see what happens. Then I'm currently benching Jimenez against Liverpool, Bissaka against Man City, and then Penalty against Man U. I don't really think you can have any arguments for the bench. I think that any logical person will bench them. I mean, obviously Jimenez could get a goal or an assist. I don't know. I just don't know if it's worth playing him against Liverpool. So now if we go on to transfer options, as I said, I've heard of this punt that's quite interesting of removing Kane for Aubameyang. Now that option would probably be taking Aubameyang out for the Everton away, and then bringing Kane maybe back for the Bournemouth game, because that, as you saw with Liverpool, Bournemouth are quite leaky at the back, and I do think that Kane could get something out of it. So I'll just have to see with my transfer options what happens. But then the other option I was trying to take is maybe taking out Alonso and then bringing in someone for Peltier. Lucas Digne is a good option now, but I don't really want to bring him in because he has Tottenham at home. I think Tottenham will score, so unless Digne gets some attacking returns, there's nothing much I can do about that one. So maybe I'll bring in a cheap punt. I have 2 free transfers, so it's worth doing. It's also to note that I have 4 million in the bank, so I could take Peltier up to a 4.2 defender or someone like that, but I don't really know if I want to do that. There's not that many options, kind of Brighton and Huddersfield and Watford defenders, and they don't really have any good fixtures, so I don't know about that one. But otherwise, I just wanted to say that because I'm away, I'm not going to be uploading that much to YouTube, but my Twitter is going to be uploading and putting tweets out on Twitter to get updates. So please follow me on that if you want updates. I'll put the link in the description down below, so please follow that, and then I'll be giving more updates. As I said, that I'm looking for the the fixtures midweek to really convince me of my transfers. So please pay attention to those fixtures if you're going to be making transfers. And otherwise, yeah, just to wrap it up, I'll go to the points again. Again, I ended up with 58 points and an overall rank rise to 400 in the world. So I'm very happy with that. So thanks for being on this journey. If you have any comments, comment down below. Any suggestions. I know there might be some comments about the bad audio, but I'll just have to take those. And then otherwise, please like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and share it. And then follow me on Twitter for more updates. And this has been Davey FPL, and I'm out. Cheers.